The Real Estate Foundation is an associated university. We own our own residence halls and apartments, but they are kind of commingled with housing and residence life and facilities. However, we keep separate books, we have separate financing, and so we did not have a good system to track any of our equipment, our capital improvement purchases. And they were kind of commingled. And so a situation came up last summer where there was a big discussion about PTAC units that were sitting in storage and who actually purchased those units and which buildings they were used on. And so that precipitated the need to make sure that we track our purchases, that the serial numbers are recorded, and that we do a better job of tracking the life of these purchases, so we can better plan financially as to when we need to do capital improvement purchases and capital improvement projects. So the most that I like about using Countifi is that they have a system that uses technology that makes it pretty easy to count using smartphones and pictures. So you don't really physically go take a bullet, a board and check off each individual item and kind of hand count it. So it automatically goes up into a system. That system will also integrate with our accounting system. Across the board, my staff can use it for their different purposes. So my project manager, who manages the assets, can go in and keep track of any equipment, furniture, so she can decide what needs to be ordered for summertime for the next year. And then my accounting staff can also use it to either depreciate or write off anything that we purchase. My experience working with David and the Countifi team has been great. They're very professional. They know their stuff, they know their product, and they've been able to make recommendations to us to improve not only our inventory control process, but also to how we store it. So we're in the process of purchasing a warehouse, and they've been able to recommend a better racking system for us, and a lift and other things to make sure that we store our items safely. The advice that I would give others that are facing a similar challenge is, do your due diligence, pick a company that you think will mesh with your culture, which David's company does, and then take all the time you need up front to make sure that you are ready to take on this big project. It took a lot of manpower, so we have a lot of items to count, and so that was one of the challenges that we solved together. And then, we have weekly meetings every Monday morning for 30 minutes to touch base as to how the project is going. So communication is key as well.